because they are vulnerable.
There is no way, from the layman's point of view.
Thank you very much to come and do their wire fell down and their what the R Mr. V in mafia manager called Yaka from the Titikapi became a worse godfather than every other.
To TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day.
Good morning and welcome back. Customer care service has been said to be the process of ensuring customer satisfaction for a product or service, and this usually takes place between a transaction for a customer, usually for sales or for returning of an item. Today on the Breakfast Show, I am a lady to be talking about intently on the conversation of customer care and client relationship. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh, it's so good to have you on set.
Thank
you really look beautiful.
I wish you could just stand up and just take a bow.
Alright, so now moving on to the topic of today, customer care is a very sensitive matter. Now, one of the things that I have noticed is that people don't even understand that they are entitled to customer care services. So now, just to delve in, let's talk about what is customer care service. Nikki, please.
Okay, so customer care service, it's that aspect of a business or a company that represents or sell out the product, attend to complaints, make sure that their customer base is satisfied with their services, whatever it is they are rendering. Now, so the term customer and clients can be used interchangeably, in the sense that a customer is somebody that can walk into a shop or walk into a business outlet to get goods. While a client is usually someone that is offered services. So it is for clients, why you use the word clients is in the context of I'm offering you services. And when you use the word for customers, it means you are buying something that is feasibly tangible. And so for businesses or for businesses, basically, there are different models that runs for businesses. There are different structures. But a customer care template is ideal. It is basic for all businesses. How you treat your customers, how you're receptive towards people, your body language, your social media feedback platforms. It is key for any business to thrive. I'm sure any of us here have had good experiences. And of course, what's experiences? So,
yeah, so moving forward, I want us to also talk about now their general expectations. When you walk into a banking hall, for example, now what you find out is that many times you have this expectation that they should attend to me sharp. I should get what I want to get. But usually what you get is people, they just tell you to hold on. And they probably, most of the time, it's not polite. So I want to talk about what are the general expectations what do you expect for customer care?
Okay. A customer care personnel should be patient.
Okay.
Should be able to manage time.
Okay.
Patience in the sense that most customers, when they come, it's not everybody that has them that is friendly, and you don't know the kind of problem the customer is coming with from home. So you need to be patient. You need to should I say, have this acting skill, even though you're not happy, but you need to, when a customer approaches you, you talk politely, you're calm, you're patient, you're able to relate with the person properly. So a customer care personnel should be able to drop emotions aside, have empathy, to be able to relate with the customer on a business level.
Okay. So, Bold, I know you were sharing with me one time about your experience with customer care. So, what are your expectations when it comes to?
Okay. Well, when I pick up the phone to call customer care, I'm expecting for my problem to be solved. If I have like an inquiry, whatever my issue is, I want a platform where I can freely communicate and I know that the person is listening to me. So as a customer care, I expect them to pay attention, to show care, to make me feel important for talking to them. No, you know, sometimes I've had bad experiences where the person, they are still being polite, but they are being rude, like politely rude, if there is a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
They make you
Some people are
feel
politely rude.
stupid for bringing up some questions, and maybe you're really curious and you don't know this real situation, you don't really understand it, and you're inquiring. They make you feel like, seriously, you don't know this common thing that everybody should know. And sometimes some of them don't even, maybe they don't want to help you, so they'll tell you to go and do something that is not going to even help you, just so that you won't bother them anymore. Like, if I'm going face to face now, for instance, to meet a customer care, maybe you're in a shop and you want to buy something, you're like, I need this so item. Now, who I'm talking to is just like, maybe they're on their phone and like, aisle 7 or anyway, and they're not really paying me attention. Now I might just like whatever, and I walk out of the place because they don't understand.
Lost the customer.
Yes.
They don't understand that they are the representative of that company or whatever it is, because most companies don't even bother to train their personnel.
That's true.
They don't train their customer care because they don't. It's like, Steve, as long as I can speak English, come and take the job. They don't know that this customer care is like a form of public relations.
Yeah.
They are the ones that are representing, they're the voice of the company. They're like the voice of the product. Let me say, for instance, I want to call a Glow personnel. So I won't say I want to call it. I won't call Glow. I want to call Glow. You understand? Because like I said, I'm talking to Glow. That is what it feels like to me. So I expect them to pay me attention. I expect them to attend to me. I know that some customers are very aggressive and mean, but as a personnel, you should be trained to handle these people psychologically and mentally. You shouldn't react to them. You should be calm. You should listen to them. Let them vent. You are the care line. It's called customer care for a reason. Care for them. Listen. They're like children. They call you and you listen, and then you tell them, this is what my advice to you. This is what I advise you do. If it doesn't work out, please call us again. Always ask for feedback. Tell them, if you're having more complaints, please feel free to call. We like the criticism so that we can improve for your
services.
sake. You understand? So when I call, I expect diligence. I expect care. I expect so much.
I said so much. One of the things that I've noticed about customer care is that many times what happens is when you walk into a place, or when you when these people give you a bad attitude, there's some other people, as much as they are the ones who would say, no, let's do it like this, you know, you can't talk to me like that. There are others that just become really unreceptive, like they just withdraw back, like you said. If a customer care attendant doesn't attend to you the way he's supposed to, you literally can just walk out because they're the extension of the. Now I want to ask, is it their fault or is it the fact that they are not trained?
Okay, I think the truth is, like a lot of things from both said. A lot of customer care representatives are not really trained. There's something called public relations experts, you know, these days, where you could learn how to communicate with people, understand body language, the psychology of people. And so especially if you're running a business and there's a perception you want to create, you know, there is how you want people to view your brand. There is what you, when you say a particular name, there's something that should come to people and, oh, those people are amazing, the way they talk, the way they, you don't want people to think about your brand and they're like, oh, who are these people?
Yeah.
Do you understand? And so I feel that in every organization, there should be a department called public relations, you know, where people are trained on how to relate to the public, you know, in terms of their products and their services. So most times it's not actually their fault. Now, on the flip side, in the defense on the customer care representatives, they are humans. Yeah. You know, a lot of people need to understand that these people too are humans, and they have bad days as well. Okay. And there are days where they will not be able to control their emotions. There are days whereby they will have to show their humanity because they are humans, and you might just walk in, but it's just being, you know, there's this saying that says a first impression is a lasting impression, and so you don't just want to walk in that day and you're getting that impression, and the lady is not really like that. She's not just in the mood, and so that is why customer, once you're trained and you have the orientation of what this job entails, it prepares your mind psychologically for what is to come.
All right, so we have a couple of comments here. One from Ayiba Bebra Cyprian. He says, so this man I once bought bread from looked me in the eyes and picked a dirty bag, put my bread inside and handed it to me. Customer care service shows the real value we ought to create with our services or product in society. A customer care service helps us better understand our potential clients and customers. And then Makide here says, morning ladies, you all look stunning.
Thank you.
And then she said, where are the other amazing girls? Joan, Joyce, can't wait to see them on set. Okay, and then we also have another comment here from Aiba Bebra again. He says, with great customer care services, businesses will thrive in any location. You can easily make upgrades and swift changes to the services through customer care. It is key to have the customer care personnel in place. So let's talk about the fact that we all know that certain environments that we enter, some people are not trained. So who should we blame in that company? Should we blame the MD? Should we blame the individual who really I just came here, my work is to collect money. You give me product, I go. Who should we blame in this matter? Because many times, they are not actually trained.
I think basically the issue is with the management, in the sense that sometimes you go to the banks and then you complain about a certain customer care personnel, and then the bank they'll just query that person, and the person doesn't really take it to heart. So the issue is from the organization and not the people. If you find that somebody is incompetent in his job, you should either train the person more or lay him off, because the integrity of your company
It's at stake.
is at stake.
Yes.
So the issue is from the management. If I'm bad at my job, you can either train me or let me go. And then the problem is also from customers, because they say customers are always right.
But that's not true.
Wait, that's the general.
That's not true. They are not always correct.
Yes, but you have to.
That's the general ideology, but they are not always correct.
So somebody just go and then be like, Madam, give me that paper. Give me now. Give me. Don't talk to me like that. And then they start arguing. And then I'm only human. When you start shouting at me, I feel humiliated. I want to react.
Exactly.
So the problem too is also from the customer. You can't keep pushing and then expect the person to take it. It's only a patient person that will see an insult and abuse and then keep quiet. And Nigerians, we have zero chills. So blame them.
Okay, both, yes.
Sorry, can I add on what she just said? Because when she was talking about the problem being from the management, because really, if you have a company, you have a vision, you have a mission for your company, you have a direction you are going to. So when you employ people into your company,
you should communicate it.
You should tell them, this is the mission of this company, this is our vision, this is what we are trying to tell the people outside, this is what we are trying to tell our customers. So if you're going to work for us, you have to uphold to this standard, you have to uphold to these rules, and this follow our mission, follow our statement, follow everything, word by word, follow it. And if you cannot, then please step aside, let someone who can take a position.
Okay.
And also she's right when she said it's also the customer's fault, because customers tend to
think that they are they have
What
the
I would like to tell
anything they
people
like.
out there is that don't think that customer care, just because is their job, meaning they are slaves or something. They are not there to come and hear your every whim and you call them for things that you can even handle on your own. Like I said, they're the one that even created the product. They didn't create the product. They're just there to listen to you complain about the product and then help you out, not to receive insults. You're not paying them.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't insult people. They are humans. Don't insult them. Don't look down on them and expect them to thank you and smile so cheerfully. Okay, so treat people.
Let me add
with
to what both say. From the management, I think I've discovered these days that a lot of people don't understand their job description.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know what their job, and they just find that they come on the job and every day they're discovering that, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to smile. I'm supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to, they just keep this, they're not properly schooled. Now, being a customer care representative, it's some people say it's very easy, but it's a lot more psychological, because you're not dealing with the same base of clients. That it's okay, you know how board works, I work with board this way, you know how Ejiro works, or you know how Siva works, but you don't know how I work.
Yeah.
So I might just come in and I'm like, I'm very stiff and I'm aloof and I'm cold, and you don't know the method to apply to me because the brand is. So I think that management of brand, they should educate and carry out proper orientation after employment. The banks, they do that. After 6 months, they carry out orientation and they train, new staffs on courses that they feel that they should be efficient and proficient in. And so the organizations, you have, like you said, you have the vision, you have the mission, you have the direction at which you're headed. And so if it's not properly communicated to your employees, at the end of the day, you see yourself veering off from the direction that you have placed yourself. And so people should understand their job description. What does it entails for me to do as a customer care? It's not just for me to come earn money or smile at people's faces, because every day you just keep seeing new challenges as a customer care rep.
Okay, as we're wrapping up the conversation, I want us to share our best. I don't want to say bad experience because we've really lashed out to an extent in our conversation. Let's share our best experience for a good customer service. What really, you walked into that place and you're like, oh my God, this is just lovely. I love everything they did. I want everybody to say something. So Silver, have you ever had a good customer care service?
Please don't tell me that bad.
Please don't tell me that you never had one.
What? I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Most times, once I get into an organization, I just do what I want to do and then come out. But there was one time somebody was rude to me at the bank. And then I don't have patience. I was like, you can't talk to me like that. And I actually reported the guy to the management upstairs. And then I was apologized to them.
All right. It's been a very insightful conversation today. I'm sure you have learned a lot, as much as I have. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on TSL Nigeria TV. And then do not forget that we have a blog.
Yes.
And you get all the news on the go, all the latest news on the go on TSLNigeria.tv. It's been an insightful conversation today. Ladies, thank you very much for coming and saying thank you, Bo, thank you, Neki, and thank you, Silver. We'll meet again tomorrow on Healthy Living. It's going to be an exciting show. You want to watch this one. It's a bye for now.